Puff. I mentioned it the last time.
So we have tagged this leveraging on social media stroke internet for effective marketing. And we thought that there is no better person to handle this for us than the social media oracle himself, Mr. Victor Anyanwu, who also happens to be my Oga at this job. He's the governor of this our stream. So once again, you're welcome, sir. And thank you
Thank you
for
very
our
much.
call.
Yeah,
So
thank you very much.
in the next few minutes, stroke. Oh, you really like Puff. You mentioned it last time, true. And one other thing you mentioned that time was afang soup and the Eddie Icon.
You know the way now. You know the way.
Yeah. Something is cooking about that too. You just need to send your address.
These are the kind of things I used to like. I'm happy that you guys are working on afang soup. That's a very good thing. I'm telling you, it's a wonderful thing. Yes,
okay.
I'm telling you. Anywhere you see afang soup, you see happiness, you understand? So it's a good project that you guys are working on. So I encourage you, keep it up, work more. Okay, guys, how you guys doing? Good afternoon. My name is Victor Anyanwu. They call me the social media oracle. Okay, where do I start from? But first, I just want to say something about Olumide. Olumide has been a wonderful, will I call him CEO of this group? Generally, the governor tries to make sure that everything goes well. Interface with the board and go through everything. Just make sure everything goes well. And Lumide, as well as the other team leads of other groups that I oversee, they have been really fantastic. They don't give headaches, they don't cause wahala, they're able to deal with issues, deal with things, and no issues. All right. You guys, there was a time I was wondering if I was going to be doing double management as part, sitting down and actually trying to make sure that everything works. But I don't need to worry about that because you guys have a great team lead. So please put your hands together for him. You can put on your mics. I want to hear the clap, 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 clap. Put your hands together for him, please. Hear the clap. Good, that kind of feeling. So thank you guys. Olumide, thank you for being so great, being wonderful.
Thank you, sir, for the support too.
Yeah, I have no choice. You have a choice. You can decide not to do. Me, I have no choice. so we're all the same. Thanks, guys. Right? Okay. Who am I? Call me the social media oracle. Who am I, the social media oracle? If you have any social media question, any social media issues, I always have an answer.
I don't know. I guess we lost the voice. Can anybody hear him?
I can hear you.
Okay. But I can't hear Mr. Victor.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Might be network. Yeah, it should be network from his end. I think he's gone off now. He will reconnect shortly. So sorry, please. Let's exercise a little patience. I'm trying to talk with him. I think he lost connection on his end. Hmm. All right. We can hear you. Connect your audio. We can hear you.
Hello?
All right, fine now.
Ah,
Finally.
finally. Is it clear? Can you see me clearly?
Very, very well.
Ah, okay. So I was asking, I said, are there any particular issues that you would like me to deal with? Are there any problems, social media related, that you would like me to handle so that I know, where to start from? Are there any things? Do you have any challenges generally? Social media challenges? Do you guys have any?
Okay, Bessie,
I'm raising
let's
my
have you.
hand.
Bessie, let's have
Somebody's
you.
raising hand. Okay, Bessie.
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Okay. I'm not fully into the business right now, so but I'm going to use others, right, that I know of. So
Yeah.
like basically what's the best way? I know this might be like a broad question, but what's the best way to go about promoting your business online as a Nigerian with first and foremost Nigeria as your primary target audience, or let me even say, for instance, if you're in Lagos with Lagosians as your primary target audience before like nationwide, what's the best platform? Is it like I feel like Instagram is more preferable as opposed to Twitter, for instance, Instagram, Facebook. So what's the best strategy? And also is there, like, let me say, for instance, let's take a hair care product as a case study.
Yep.
Is there a specific amount of times you would suggest that somebody posts, the frequency with which they post? Like, should they do promoted or sponsored posts? Like, how often should they do that? How can they, I know Instagram, for instance, has like their insights that you can use in gauging the success of your promoted or sponsored ads. Also, but there are some metrics, I guess, that the company itself uses when displaying these things. So how can you, I mean, we don't know everything, but how can you even know about those metrics so that you can use it to your
No
favor,
stress.
stuff like that? Yeah.
All right, that's fine. So that's all the questions you asked, everything you asked is this presentation. Okay? Is this presentation basically. So we're gonna deal with it. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me add this to it. So let's be sure it's part of the presentation too. So you have a business you're running and you engage someone to do a social media publicity for you, and the person does that, and you expect reports. What are you looking out for in the reports? What are the indices that would determine whether what you did was successful or not?
Okay. So those are all part of the things I would look at, right? But in case I just don't get to it specifically, you can ask again after the presentation.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
But these are part of the things that we're going to look at. So as I told you before, they call me the social media oracle because I always have an answer, or I know who will, right? So today, we're talking about social media marketing, online marketing. The basis of anything marketing, right? The basis of being online, the reason why we are online is we want to be visible. We want people to know that we exist. We want people to know that we work, that we do this, that we do that, we sell that, we have that in stock. That's what we want. All right. So because we want this, we do our best, all right, to tell everybody about it. We come online, we do different spiritual things. We just have to show our face. Okay. Now, the problem is some people do not realize that before you try to sell, all right, they have to know you. All right. So some people you say, yeah, go online and go and sell. Hey, let's go online and go and sell, right? But you forget that before you go online and go and sell, it's like going to have your bath. You need to remove your clothes, then go and have your bath. All right. So before you go online to go and sell, you need to plan everything carefully. Visibility, awareness. People need to know that you exist. They need to know that you are available, so that even when they start searching, they know what to search for. Right? Now, many times they will search for what concerns them or what they want. But if they know your own brand name, they'll probably search for you too. Okay. So another thing is, how are you positioned online to take advantage of that visibility? That is another issue. Many times you might want to take advantage and be visible, but you are not very well positioned. All right. So how do I mean by not well positioned? Somebody comes online, she wants to start selling hair, but she writes in her bio. When you get to her bio, all you see is Jason's mom, mother of one, husband of one, daughter of the Most High. You understand all those kind of, feeling cool kind of descriptions in their bio. They write all those sweet, beautiful things in the bio. Meanwhile, the bio doesn't describe anything related to what they are selling. So even if I was to buy something that she was selling now, when I come to her bio, she's selling it. Do you understand? Because she has mother of one, daughter of one, husband of one, daughter of Most High. You know, all those funny things that women do, right? So how do you take advantage? How do you position yourself appropriately? All right, that's what we're looking at. All right, so social media starts from this, right? So to be visible, you have to be everywhere where your audience is, everywhere where your customer is. So everything starts from the customer. All right. So my question now is, who's the customer? Who can give me a quick definition of who your customer is? Can somebody give a definition? Ah, Susan is here. Susan, define customer. I see Susan. Susan. Yes. Susan, define who your customer is.
What? Even your baby.
Ah, yeah.
Even your baby is calling me. Eh? Even your baby is calling me. Me I no cash out. How are you, sir?
I did. Good evening, ma. Good afternoon. Oh yeah, define customer.
Okay. In my terms, I call a customer anyone that you have to render a service to. Okay, whoever that you come in contact with, and you are either exchanging a product for money, or you are exchanging service for money or value for money. That person, whoever that is receiving that service from you, is your customer.
Yeah,
that's my definition.
That's fine. But there are 3 characteristics that a customer must have. Now I feel as if it's only two of us that are in this class. Olumide, unmute yourself. Akin, all of you unmute yourself. I want to be hearing everybody's voice.
Sorry, we are used to paying attention to presentations first.
Please, because I'll be asking questions. It's a facilitation, meaning I am facilitating learning. So I cannot be facilitating learning on my own. I'm facilitating learning. So I need everybody to unmute themselves, except they are fighting in your house. If they are fighting in your house, please, you can leave your mute on. But if they are not fighting, please unmute yourself. Let me be hearing you. Because I'll be asking lots of questions. Everybody unmute. I'll be asking lots of questions. Now,
let me mention 2 of those characteristics. A customer must be willing to buy and must be able to buy, as in have the ability to buy.
Cool. There is one crucial characteristic you have not mentioned. The first one.
Okay, which is, I said I'll mention 2. I've mentioned 2.
I know you said so. It's the crucial one you haven't mentioned. The customer must have a need.
A need, okay,
Right.
True.
That is the very first thing. There must be a need for your product. The customer must have a need. Now, if the customer doesn't have that need, you probably have to create the need. Do you understand? You have to create that need, right? But if he has that need and you're trying to fill it, good for you, right? So there must be a need, right? He must be able to pay for it, and he must be willing to pay for it. Okay, so where does that customer stay? Where is that customer? Is the customer on Instagram? Is it on Facebook? Is it online? So that determines which platform. This was the question Bessie was asking. Which platform works best in Nigeria? You are not looking at Nigeria. You're looking at your audience. You're looking at your customer. All right. So what platform are they? That determines the platform you go to stay. Do you understand? So if your customer, for example, is on Gigi, just for example, what are you doing on Konga? If your customer is on Jumia, for example, what are you doing on which other site again will I mention? Due Day. Do you understand? Just know where your customer is. Go there, spend time there, communicate with the customer there. That is the basis of deciding what platform you should be on. Right? So, as I said earlier, you have to be on all the platforms where your customer is. Where they are, be there. All right? If your customer is is 16, 17, 18, and they are at the university, you don't go to the office to market. Do you understand? Because if you go to the office, you won't meet your customer there. Your customer is 16, 17, 18 in the university. So you have to be in the university. All right. If your customer is over 60, all right, and they are the Koi clubs, they are the boat club, all right, and they are chilling, relaxing, you know, talking the Dangote talk, the Jim Ovia talk, right? They're in that group. You don't now go to a club to market because they are not in that club. Okay. They would be like in a Koi club. I mean, all those regular small clubs where you find all those young guys, the Davido kind of guys, all right? If your customer is over 60, you can't be where Davido is hanging because Davido will hang with his group. And Davido does not hang with the over 60 guys. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? All right? The customer determines the platform. The customer determines where you spend time. The customer determines everything that you are doing. All right? So if you are looking for visibility, the customer determines where you should look for that visibility. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. Now, visibility, as I said, is the most important thing. That's what you need to do. Now, there's something called, I'm just trying to define a few beginning terms before we get into the crux, right? So there's something called SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization, right? So I always ask this question: what is the largest search engine in the world? Who knows? I'll give the person that can answer it before.
It's Google.
Yeah, you deserve puff. Was it Abiola or Temitayo?
Abiola.
What's your question?
Abiola.
Ah, Abiola, you deserve puff. I mean, puff can eat.
I can't eat much. It's okay.
What was the question now?
That's good. That's good.
We
The
didn't
question
hear
was,
the
what is
question.
it?
We only heard answer.
I said, what was the largest search engine? What's the largest search engine
you
in
use
the
a
world?
small voice. It's easy now. It's Google.
Okay. Now, what is the second largest search engine in the world?
The second largest.
Who will get this one? We get an ebook.
An ebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
The largest.
Oh yeah, let's give answers.
The second largest.
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Google.
What did you say?
The second largest search engine in the world. I didn't hear what you guys said.
YouTube.
Yahoo.
That's YouTube.
Who answered that?
I did now. So you better
Susan,
send my ebook.
expose Susan, no.
Send my ebook.
Okay, yes, that's the second largest search engine in the world. Second largest search engine in the world is YouTube, right? So we are thinking of search engine optimization. It means you want to be optimized on the search engines that people use. And the two major search engines that people use are one, Google, two, YouTube. And they are both owned by Google. So Google owns 1 and 2, meaning Google controls between 80 to 90% of the search in the world. All right. So it means that if you are properly optimized on Google, there is a very good chance that you will be found. You see? All right. So how many of you have Google accounts? How many of you have Gmail? How many people have Gmail?
I have.
Just raise your hand. You can't talk.
Good. So how many people have? Okay, how many people have? What's it called? Google My Business account. You know Google My Business account.
Babu.
Babu. You don't have Google My Business account. Yeah. Google My Business is a very, very, very important thing to have, right? Very, very important thing to have. Anytime you do a search on Google, you can just do it right now. Anytime you do a search on Google for anything at all, when you do that search, what you will find is you see a different search with headings on the left, all right, on your left, and you now see another thing that comes up with maps, locations, and all that on the right. That one you are seeing on the right is a Google My Business account. So Google can pinpoint their businesses. So the location where they are, right? How it works is when you are registered there, you actually sign up and Google will pinpoint your location and send a code. Once you input that code, it means that location is correct and Google activates that platform on the site, on the Google general search network. So that's always available, right? So you can go there and do that, business.google. I'll just type that in the chat box. So you guys can go to the chat box, business.google.com. So that is where you set up your Google My Business account, all right? So it is a Google My Business account. So you can set up a Google My Business account. If I type it to the chat box, you can go and open it and take care of it, right? Now, if it is well set up, it will help your Google appearance in your search, all right? Because it will appear. Google likes showing things related to it. So if you have an account Google and you are set up, it will show you. If you have a YouTube account and you're having videos, and it will show you. So that's the way Google does. Its own thing first before any other brand. Okay. Now, when you are setting up, the key things you have to be setting up, rather than say, let me find an example. Let me look for somebody that has not spoken today. Omolola. Please, who knows Omolola? Please go and knock on her door. Omolola. Knock on her door now, Biko. Let this girl answer me. Omolola, answer me now.
Omolola on mute.
Omolola. Omolola slept. I was so boring. Omolola started sleeping. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anne Ibida. Anne. Is Anne sleeping too? What's going on? Olumide, this part
I'm
sleeping.
waking them up already.
Please wake them up. Go and knock on their door. Go and knock on their door. Olaoluwa. Everybody should put video.
When it is not
Omolola.
8 o'clock, I wonder why they are
Your name
sleeping.
is being mentioned.
This is too. Oh yeah, everybody should put video. I want to see everybody's video.
I wonder why they are sleeping.
Oh yeah, come
Like,
back now.
They are not there. Omolola is not there.
Our video is having issues.
You say what?
Actually, some people are saying they can't hear you.
They can't hear me.
Yes.
we can hear you.
Like the network is bad and we are trying to hear you, that's all. But I can hear
My
what
network
you're
is bad.
Exactly.
Are you serious?
It breaks up at some point, but I'm just quiet trying to hear what you're saying.
Oh boy, it breaks up at point. But when it breaks up, can you see me?
Yes.
You can see me when it breaks up.
Yeah.
Okay, hold
No,
on.
I can't.
Let me see. Oh, when it breaks up, you can't see me.
No, I can't. It's even breaking up right now. I don't know.
Right now.
Okay, hold on.
I'm
Let me
seeing
let me
you
change.
clearly, and I can hear you loud and clear.
Clear, yeah.
I can see you
I
clearly.
can hear you loud and clear. I can see you clearly. So possibly,
It's their own network.
Yeah, they may need to restart.
If others can hear me clearly and see me clearly, it's probably your own network. Is it possible for you to check your network, please? I was about twisting my network upside down now.
No, it's fine.
But since since others can hear me, so it's possibly your network. Okay. Judith, you can hear me. Okay, that's good.
Yes,
Every
I
time your
can.
guy Onyinye can hear me too. Cool. Temitayo Gaji. Temitayo, you cannot hear me too. Temitayo, Chai, Olaoluwa, Akin, Modupe.
Hi, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, you can hear me loud and clear. That is beautiful. Oh, Akin, that is beautiful. Please, I want to beg you guys. Is it possible for all of you to unmute? I can hear you when I ask questions. This is a full room. I don't feel as if I'm talking to myself. Okay.
But you should have shared
So
drinks now. Maybe that's why we're not talking. You are drinking alone. It's not nice.
this is water. My people call it mmiri. Mmiri is good. Mmiri is everywhere.
Okay, so we should go
I'm
get
going to
our
share
own
puff
water.
puff.
Okay, no,
I'm
no,
going to
no
share puff
issues.
puff. I've already
Get our
discussed with
water.
Olumide.
That's fine.
Olumide said he will send me some puff puff. So when I get the puff puff from Olumide, I will now share to all
We
of you.
want drink. Want to drink, not really puff puff. We don't.
You want to drink too? Olumide, please. Item 7, bring drink so that everything will move forward.
Simple.
Okay, so let's continue, right? I was talking about what you write on your bio. So I wanted to ask somebody to tell me what they have on their bio. So I haven't heard from Anne, and I've been calling Anne. Omolola, if you can hear me, can you tell me what you have on your bio? Let's say your Instagram bio. What did you write, Omolola? Okay, let's assume Omolola cannot hear me. So let me go to Abiola. Abiola Itakwe, can you tell me what you have on your bio?
On my business account.
Whichever one. Tell me what you have on your personal account.
Okay.
First.
My personal account. I have a description. Let me check.
Ulolo. What you wrote on your personal? Ulolo.
Not that I don't know, but it's not something I cram. I put it there from the day I did it, and that's the.
And since then.
Okay, let me get it.
Hello?
Okay, get it. Yes, hi Omolola, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, tell me what you have on your bio, your Instagram bio.
Oh, okay. I think it's just short descriptions of myself. I put Abba's special girl, bright future billionaire, carried by God, devout lover of people.
Oh my God.
Twisted to life, friend and
Oh
favored by
God.
God.
Oh my God.
Chaser, blah blah blah.
Oh my God. That's interesting. Oh yeah, Abiola, tell me your own.
Mama.
I live. Okay, let me tell you what's there. I live to inspire. I live to inspire people to greatness, educate people on the path of greatness, and rejoice watching lives transformed. Psychologist, coach, speaker, trainer.
Okay. Now, 2 things. If you go to Abiola's profile, do you know what she does?
Like,
You know what she does, right?
yep.
If you go to Omolola's profile, will you know what she does?
No.
So it means that Abiola is more optimized than Omola. I like what Omolola wrote about herself. Nice, God chaser, everything sweet. But the problem is, when that person that wants to buy, when he wants to search, you will not type, I'm looking for God chaser. Do you understand? He won't type that. You get what I'm
Please
trying to say?
forgive me.
Right?
Our mics are unmuted. Sorry.
Leave your mic. I don't want any mic unmuted. I can't see you. How do you remove your face and remove your mic at the same time? If you are removing your mic, put your face now. I can't see your face. I can't see anything.
Okay.
So at least,
fine. I'll leave the voice.
yes, at least leave. Yes, leave voice. You prefer voice. I don't know why women prefer not to use video. I'm always wondering what people are doing. Okay, so back to the gist, right? Now, so you find out that Abiola is more optimized than Omolola. Omolola's profile is nice, sweet, interesting. Do you understand? But it's not optimized for search. So when somebody is doing a search for a coach or somebody in that greatness area and all the things that Abiola does, the person will find Abiola. Omolola, what do you do? What does Omolola do? Who knows? Okay, let's move on since we can't hear from her.
Can you hear me?
You know? Yeah, I can hear you.
Me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Customer service rep, and she bakes.
Okay. Now, that baking is like her personal deal, her personal stuff, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Now, Now, I'm looking for a baker, and I'm probably chatting with Omolola. I'm seeing God Chaser, God Baby, Sweet Girl, and I'm seeing all of that, and I would not even bother to ask her about the cake because it doesn't describe anything related to what I'm looking for. All right, so I can talk to her all day and walk away. You understand? Without knowing. Okay. So I can talk to her all day without knowing that this person has what I'm looking for. Do you understand? Remember when Jesus was at the well and that woman was trying to get water? Jesus now told her that she should get him some. Remember that thing? Jesus still talked about what he was about. All right. So the thing is, many times we might have customers standing before us, but because we don't talk about what we are about, it becomes a bit difficult for anybody to help us or for anybody to say, hey, you are selling what I'm looking for. Do you understand what I'm saying? So optimizing with the keywords the customer will use to search for you is actually very important. Optimize with the keywords that your customer will use to search for you. So if you are a lawyer, all right, you can optimize with writing lawyer, writing legal representative, writing legal luminary. I don't know all those legal terms, but you can use that, all right, because that is what somebody will actually search for, all right. If you're like Olumide that catches people that do not pay tax, you can start writing Inland Revenue Service. You can write Federal Revenue Service. You can write tax consultant. You can write which other one? Tax advisor. You know, all those kind of things related to that. Those are the kind of things that you do, right? And that is very, very important. So my first assignment, please Olumide, you write this down in the chat box. My first assignment, please write five keywords related to your brand. If a customer is going to be searching for the services that you provide, what are the 5 keywords they will use to search for you? All right? Did you get that? 5 keywords related to your brand. If a customer will be searching for your services, what are the 5 keywords they will use to look for you? All right, please write that. Those are the ones we're going to put in your bio. Okay, so please write that. Olubide, please write in the chat box. That's the assignment, and I'm waiting for it. All right, so we're looking at another thing. We're looking at. Olubide, did you hear me? Where is Olumide or network? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I'm here. We can hear you clear.
Okay. Please do that assignment. Write it the last time so that people start doing it.
I'm sorry, take the assignment again.
Somebody has written it. Omolola has written it. Omolola, you did not answer us before. How come we always typing?
She writes more than she talks.
5 keywords related to your brand that your customer will use to search for you. All right? If you are a driver, please do not write chauffeur. The Nigerian customer will not use chauffeur. The Nigerian customer will use driver. Please do not use pilot. If you use pilot, the search will carry you to Murtala Mohammed Airport. All those pilots are there. Or if you take you to Arik or Epis, it will not take you to your car or your bus if you are a driver. If you are a driver, write driver. If you are a teacher, do not write brain enhancement expert. You are a teacher. Leave brain enhancement expert. Right? Nobody will find you that way. Okay? If you are a cake maker, if you make cakes, if you bake like Omolola, please do not write sugar craft. When somebody wants to buy cake, the person will not type, I want sugar craft. Do you understand me? All right? Do you understand me? So think from the point of view of the customer. If you were a customer, how will you be thinking if you are searching for something that you want to buy? So think from that point of view, all right? And write down the 5 keywords. Okay. So while you're doing that, we'll go to the other issues. So there's something called AEC. AEC stands for attract, engage, convert. You attract with your post. You engage with the people that have contributed or liked your post or commented on your post before you think of converting them. Right? Many people do not make a post, but they want to convert. Some make a post, make a post. Some just put up images and run away. All right? People talk on the platform or ask questions, they do not respond to them. Okay? But they want them to convert. Understand that selling is a relationship. So you need to build a relationship. And it starts with communication. All right? It starts with communication. So you need to communicate. You need to get them to be attracted to you first. All right? You need to get people to be attracted to you first. People have to be attracted to you. Why should they work with you? All right? So your posts, your images, your videos, your copy, your lettering, whatever you've written and followed, has to be interesting enough to attract them, to make them stop and engage. And when they engage, you respond, the conversion goes back and forth until it gets to conversion. Okay? That's what AEC stands for. Attract, engage, and convert. But there's KYC. Know your customer. I mentioned that earlier. Before you decide on the platform that you want to be on or to spend your time, you need to know your customer. Who are your customers? Get this time. Now, if you do not know my age, the problem you would have is you would not be able to spend time where they're spending time because you will not even know where that is. All right? Now, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So if you're on the same platform, it's easier for them to know you. All right? So when they know you, right, then you keep working with them or talking with them, they get to the point where they like you. You keep working with them or talking with them, they get to the point where they trust you. No selling. No selling happens unless people trust you. So from no to the like, all right? No to the like, to the trust. Until you move them down that level, people will never, ever, 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 ever be able to trust you. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to make that gradual move. All right? You have to make that gradual move. Communicate with people, have conversations with them, see how you can gradually move them to where they connect with you, to where they like you enough to pay money for you to get stuff done. All right? Trust is a very, very important factor. It's not something you buy in the market. It's not something you can easily just see. You know, and many people don't do that. So sometimes they commonize it. But trust is something absolutely important. Right? So that's why I'm taking time to establish. It's like a relationship. Okay. Let me ask somebody. Last time I asked let me ask Susan. Susan.
Go ahead. Hello, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But I can't hear him. Mr. Victor, I can't hear you.
Hello, Ma, can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying somebody comes. There you go, Mariam.
Somebody did what?
Hello?
You said somebody did what?
You don't know this person.
Okay.
Somebody comes to meet you for the first time. All right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know this person before.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know this person before. Just comes to meet you for the very first time. You say, hi, hello, Susan, how are you? You say, fine. Yeah, come, let's go and get married. Just hold your hand. Start carrying to the church. People should go and get married.
Impossible.
But that is what many people do online.
Right.
Somebody you don't know before, the very first time, the person comes and sees your post. And you tell the person, serious buyers only. If you're not doing anything, go away. Understand? You have not seen all those posts? They'll say serious buyers only. You're even looking at the thing. You even want to ask a question, whether they have size. You say, are you blind? Can you not see that I wrote size there? What is all this? Rubbish, all this rubbish. They fight, they do gaga, and they go away. Then you start, okay, Susan has put her own. Okay, financial advisory, child accountant, audit, tax, financial management. How come Susan is the only person that has done her assignment? The rest of you have not done your assignment. Do your assignments. I want to see everybody's assignment. Please do your assignment and post in the chat box. Thank you.
I've started drinking, so my motivation is now increased. You know, before I wasn't drinking water. You said water, so I have gone to take water.
You are motivated now.
Yes,
Please,
I am.
the rest of you post your assignment, so I beg. All right. So that's the thing. All right. A relationship has to be established before you can expect selling to happen. All right. Then another point is DST. DST stands for define, segment, and target. I mentioned that in the beginning also. If you have defined your audience and you know that they are over 60, you need to know where the over 60s hang out. The over 60s do not hang out with Davido's music. The over 60s hang out with Orlando Owens music, Steve Ebenezer bass music. They hang out with Oliver the Coke's music. They hang out with Asha and what's the name of this guy? Asha and all those guys that sing all those high class jazz and all of these are kind of songs that they like. All right, they don't hang out with Olamide singing borokoto. They don't borokoto anything. They are over 60. They're the cool guys. They enjoy that. That's where they hang out. So whatever you are doing, all right, you need to understand that audience. Okay, define the audience, segment your marketing, then do your targeting. Okay, if you define the audience and you know that this is where they hang out, you segment them and go there to target them. All right, it's very, very important. All right, the over 60s, how many of them are on Instagram? They're not so much. The 70s, the 80s, where are they? Most of them spend time on Facebook and WhatsApp. All right, those older people, they like WhatsApp. How do you know? Just check anybody that sends you all those strange messages that you don't understand. Any strange message you see on WhatsApp, check very well. It was pushed by one old guy. So all those old guys over 60s, they're on WhatsApp, they're on Facebook. So if you're selling something for them, you're selling maybe all those elderly people kind of things that you sell, right? Maybe all those immune boosters, all those nutritional supplements and all that. Where should you be spending your time? You should be spending your time where they are. All right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, they don't do all those. Right? Imagine, what is his name? Buhari doing TikTok. They don't do all that. Right? So you must understand that audience before you be able to carefully target them. Do you understand? Okay. Now, every marketing, when it's happening, people move down a funnel. I'm sure many of you have heard of funnels before. So you see the funnel is like so down. Why is the funnel like that? I'm seeing people's assignments come. It's good. You're posting it. That's good. Only me there, pig farmer, mass teacher, business, yeah. It's too wide. The people that are looking for tax advice won't be looking for pig farmer now. It's too wide. You have to decide on the thing you want to focus on. Right? You might have so many things, but you need to decide on one, or create separate pages or separate
for each of them.
You said
Separate ones for each of them.
yes. You have to create separate tax advisor, for pig farmer, for maths teacher, for business analyst. What's PKC?
Still farming.
It's still farming. So PKC producer can go with pig farmer since it's already farming, right? Maths teacher has to be on his own. Education, you will attract a different audience. You have different audiences for all of this. So you have to make sure that you separate them into different pages so that they are well optimized and can be found. All right? This is another important thing. This is one of the reasons I say people should write it. All right? This is a very, very important thing. You cannot be optimized for everything. You have to be optimized in a particular area. If you're a lawyer, you have to be optimized for law. If you're a lawyer and you are a cook, you have to be optimized for both things separately. Being a cook separately and being a lawyer separately. Very, very important. You cannot be optimized for very wide range of things. All right, they all have to be around each other. All right. All right. So I was talking about the funnel. So I said when the funnel is coming, right, it comes like this. Right now, at the top of that funnel, you have several people that you would have attracted with your post. Remember, attract, engage, convert. You'd have attracted with your post. Now, those people have seen your post. They're like, wow, okay, let me take a second look at this guy. Someone like, I see the post, rubbish, and a fake guy, and they walk away. You will see people walk. You will have some stay. Those ones now go further and like, comment, or share the post. Right? That means that's the engage part. They engage with you. Right? Now you engage back. You respond to them. You answer their questions. You ask them. Because somebody says, "Oh, I love this shoe." Like, yes, ma, that's wonderful. And the shoe is beautiful. At this price, state the price. You say, okay, even if you want two, we can give you two, right, with another color that I'm sure you will like. You put the other color there, and everything for this discount. You put the discount. So the person is buying two and getting it cheaper. Do you understand? So that's engagement. And the person says, wow, I love this, and pays. Remember when I told you of AEC? That is just how the funnel comes. A, attract. The awareness, people get to know you. E, engage. All right? When you come down the funnel, after attract, you have people trying to make a decision. You have people getting serious desire to pick whatever it is having. Now, at that point where you are getting that desire, you are educating them, you are engaging with them, you are answering their questions, you are dealing with their trust issues. Trust issues are dealt with in the engagement part. It's like when a man and woman are courting. All right? The man asks the woman out. The woman loves, the guy, right? But there are several rumors about the guy. That there's one auntie in Ajegunle that is following, and that there's one other auntie in Lekki that is following, right? So the woman is in Ikeja and she's wondering, how do I know that I'm in Ikeja? This guy is not with another auntie right now. Do you understand? Right? So that time during courtship, they are dealing with their trust issues. They're trying to get to the point where they fully trust each other. Now, courtship is synonymous with engagement, all right, in online marketing. So that time you are asking all the questions, dealing with it. Okay, like there was a client we just recently closed last month. We started managing. We manage social media accounts. I teach, train, do social media, right? So I teach social media, I train on social media, I have a YouTube page where I do all of that, right? But while doing all of that, we also manage social media accounts. There's people who say, no matter how you train them, they cannot manage these accounts. Please come and manage for us. So I run an agency called the SWAT agency that manages accounts. So there's been an account being pursuing for the past 1 or 2 years. We just closed it this month, right? So we started managing this month, July. Now, that account, you find out that many times we have been trying to attract them. all right, to us. We attracted them to us, and they were not really getting to us. But we didn't stop. We kept on trying to attract them. We kept on trying to attract them until they took a second look and were attracted. So it's like you meet the woman, you're talking to the woman every day. The woman is like, please, leave me, Joe. Ele is not serious. I'm not interested. Leave me, you know. Then it gets to the point where the woman now begins to believe you, begins to trust you, begins to believe what you are saying. So it's the same thing with these clients. So they began to believe us. They began to take a second look, ask us questions here, ask this one. So today they will ask this question, tomorrow they will ask this question, tomorrow I'll have this meeting, another I'll have this meeting. I've had several meetings in that place that I knew the color of their door, the color of the floor, I knew the kind of food that they ate because I've been there the whole day and I've seen all of them eat. As in, I knew them so well because I had attended several meetings. All right. So during that time, I was dealing with their trust issues. Oh, that person did this. We didn't really get this. Okay, we can try it like this, try it like this, try it like this, and do something different. You know, so we continue to twist it. We continue to deal with all their issues. Talking about people we've worked for, and people that they know that we've worked for. So with all of that, when the dust settled, we got the deal. All right. So engagement time is a time to deal with customer issues, customer complaints, customer trust issues. If you do not deal with it well, all right, the engagement will break. They will stop at engagement. They will not move further. It's like the girl does not trust you. She does not feel that you're doing very well. She feels that you're still cheating on that guy. So what does she do? She breaks up the relationship and goes her own way. When she goes her own way, at the end of the relationship, it's the same thing in business. It's the same thing. When your engagement fails, that's what happens. Right? You want to make sure your engagement does not fail so that you will convert. But you always have a reduced number that you would have converted. So if, for example, you had attracted 100 people, in the engagement part, you'll be engaging maybe like 50 people. In the conversion part, you'll be converting maybe like 10 people. So that tells you that if you want to convert more people down the line, you have to make sure you fill your funnel with more people. So you have to attract more people. All right? So you might have to use ads or optimize more, as the case may be. All right? I hope everybody got that. Any questions about that? All right? So if there are no other questions, let's look at a few more things. So another thing we're looking at is relationship selling. Selling is about relationship, right? Nobody at all buys from you unless there is a relationship. Why? There has to be trust before money can leave one person to the other person. There has to be trust, right? Remember the woman with the issue of blood. She trusted that if she touches Jesus's garment, that she will be healed. And it was that trust that made Jesus's garment to release healing to her. So healing came from Jesus's garment because she trusted and she believed. Do you understand? So what am I saying? Nothing can be transferred unless there is trust. Money will never be transferred unless there is trust. Right? The same way, no marriage can happen unless there is trust. So if no marriage can happen unless there is trust, no relationship can happen unless there is trust. Since selling and buying is a relationship, it also cannot happen unless there is trust. So trust is absolutely very, very important. All right? Absolutely very important when it comes to a relationship. So relationship selling is it. And that is the way all these guys sell. They sell by relationships. All right? Now, emotional marketing. So what do I mean by emotional marketing? Emotional marketing is marketing to your emotions. Okay? Every marketing you see is emotional. All right? Anybody that tries to connect with the same mind is crazy. You will never connect with the same mind because man is not sane. Man is an emotional being. All right, man is an emotional being. If not, how would you explain people paying for an iPhone even before they see it? They paid like 6 months for an iPhone. How do you pay 6 months for an iPhone? They line up to pay for something that is not available. Something will be available in 6 months. They said, come and pay now. You line up to pay. That's crazy. That's crazy. The reason why I always say open your mic, because right now I ask a question and I'm explaining to myself. I'm asking the question, I'm answering myself.
No, but we can hear you.
But we are here. He can hear
Yes,
you.
I know that you are there, but I asked the question I wanted you
And
to
we're
answer.
having a good laugh, eh? We're having
I
a
wanted
good
you
laugh.
to answer. I
Oh,
wanted you
wow.
guys to answer.
Oh,
So the
wow.
question was, my question was, how do you explain it?
We
All right,
can't.
what do you think happened? What do
You
you think
can only
happened?
explain
Oh,
it.
well,
You've
okay,
already
so
said it. Man is an emotional being. So it
well,
makes them feel good,
yeah.
huh? It makes them feel
So
good.
how many of you paint your products the same way Apple paints theirs that would make you want to buy
We'll soon get there.
it? That's the point. The truth is, there's nothing sane. As in, it's just marketing is about making it's about making something look great. Right? It's just about telling all the positive features, making it look wonderful, that the other person has a serious desire to acquire it. All right, that's what marketing does. Right? So no matter how crazy what you have is, there are ways to sell it. All right. Apple has discovered the way to sell their phones, and it keeps selling day in, day out, day in, day out. They keep increasing the price. Imagine buying a phone for 500,000 naira. Boy, I never thought that I would see that day. 500,000 naira, half of 1 million. So we just give you 1 million. That 1 million is 2 phones. So a whole bag of 1 million, just carry 1 million. But they say, bring those 2 phones you're carrying. Meanwhile, that one big bag. It's crazy, but that's the problem, right? Man is not an emotional being. Sorry, man is not a rational being. He's very emotional, right? Now, marketing is a very, very emotional thing. So learn to connect with the person's emotions, all right? If you're using pictures, if you're using videos, as much as possible, use pictures of people. If you're into fashion, I always advise, use images of real people wearing your clothes. All those models you see, they don't connect much. But the minute you use a person, it connects way better than all those models. Right? All those wooden models, or it's not wood, it's plastic, all those plastic models. Right? Learn to use real people to do your marketing. People connect with people. Right? It's just an emotional thing. People connect with people. Right? If you're using a baby's image will do better than a woman's image. A woman's image will do better than a man's image. A man's image will do better than an inanimate object. Right? A man's image will do better than picture of your laptop, picture of your phone, picture of your frame, picture of anything that is not real. Do you understand? Anything that is not real. The image of people will always do better. Right? So that's the emotion we're talking about. Learn to connect with that emotion. Okay? There's education-based marketing too. Education-based marketing is marketing using education. Okay? For example, Susan is a chartered accountant, right? So accountant now, it means you can talk about all those accountancy things. So if you're having issues with your filing of returns or all those kind of things, and Susan is like, okay, this is the way to go it, this is the way to do it, this is what they mean. The new finance law that was signed, Susan now explains the new finance law. Okay, this finance law, you might not know what it means, but this is what it means. It means that if you do this and this is what will happen. If you do this and this is what will happen. If you do that and this is what will happen. That's what Susan is explaining, right? Susan is providing education. Now, anybody that sees what Susan is doing continues to think in their head, wow, So this woman is very knowledgeable in this area. Look at the way she noted out those points. My God. Somebody can now take up and say, hey, Susan, come and do this based on what you did. All right. So it's education, but it's also marketing. All right, because it's marketing to your audience. Okay. Now, who can define marketing for me?
Yeah, people, let's talk. Define marketing.
Somebody can define marketing. Hey, wow. Or they are not here, they went to sleep. You are sure that me, I cannot sleep too. You are here, okay. Can you define marketing for me? Hi, good afternoon, Golda.
Hi, let me marketing, I would say it's everything one has to do to get his or her product out there for people to see. I would say there are activities or actions or plans that someone would undertake to get, create awareness for what they do.
Okay.
If that's my attempt.
Okay, cool. Any other person? Hey, Tayo, you want to say something? Hey, Tayo, you want to say something?
Hello?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
I can hear you, Tayo.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me.
Okay, let me just try to attempt to describe what marketing is in my own words. Marketing is a process of bringing your products and services and making it accessible, attractive to prospective customers and buyers and users of your services.
Okay. Making it attractive to customers and buyers.
Let me try.
Try.
Hello?
I'm listening. I can hear.
Oh, okay. So so marketing is just like an action for cross-selling or upselling any of your, as in the products and services that you offer majorly.
Did you say upselling and cross-selling?
Yeah.
Before you got to the upselling and cross-selling part.
Can I make an attempt?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, before you go to the upselling and cross-selling part, what is marketing? As in, go back, what is marketing?
I think it's just how you put your products out there, advertise.
Can I make an attempt?
Okay, thanks, Omola. Just how you put your product out there. Okay, thanks. Okay,
Okay, I would say that marketing is offering a product or a service to a set of people to meet their peculiar need.
Okay. Offering a product or a service to a set of people to meet their peculiar need. Okay. But a lot of your definitions sound like sales.
Okay.
Do you guys realize that?
Okay.
Yes. As in all of you, most of you are going down to sales. But do you know that marketing is not sales?
Yeah.
There is marketing. Then there is sales. That's why it's called marketing and sales. All right. There is marketing, then there's sales. But a lot of your definition are going towards sales. But let me give you my definition.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
All right. So I would say it is whatever you do to bring your product to the knowledge of your customers.
Okay.
Whatever you do to make them aware that you either render a service or that you have certain products that might be of interest to them, not necessarily selling to them, but creating that awareness for them to know that, okay, I do this. It might be indirectly, it might be subtle, but again, you are passing that message across to say, this is what I can do, this is what I can offer. If you come to my space, I can do X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. So for me, that's my.
In the world. All right. Can you guys hear me?
Now, yes.
Hello?
We lost it for a while.
Can you hear me? Okay, you lost me for a while. Water, please. Water. So see, marketing is a contest for people's attention. Did you hear me? Marketing is a contest for people's attention. Who heard me? Oh,
yes, we heard you.
Okay, you heard me. Okay, thank God the network did not go again.
I heard you.
Okay, cool. It's a contest. Thank you, Temitayo. It's a contest for people's attention. Yeah, thanks, Bessie. Temitayo typed it in the chat, so I was responding to him too.
Hi, Temitayo. Okay.
For people's attention. It was a definition by Seth Godin. All right, because he found out that because of the plenty grammar and educative things that many people put in marketing, many people were missing out what marketing was about. All right, marketing that's just it, a content for attention, using your product, okay, to get attention. That's what marketing is all about. So if, you are not getting attention with what you are doing, if what you are doing is not bringing attention to you or your brand, then you're not doing marketing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then you're not doing marketing. Because if you were doing marketing, you will be doing all these things. You'll be attracting attention. To get attention, attention is the key. Is it cold? Attention is the key. I just refilled, right? Attention is the key in marketing. Attention. You are getting attention. All right? So whatever you are doing has to be getting attention. So Molola, you need to review. Let me see what Molola wrote, CSF. Hold on. Molola, where are your 5 keywords? You're not written your own, no, Molola. Everybody has written their own. Where's your own 5 keywords?
I put it up. I'll copy and paste it again.
Okay. All right.
Just written it.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. Baker, health enthusiast, premium made street food genius, lover of fine food. Okay. Now look at this. So just look at this, Amara. I'm interested in what you do. You wrote health enthusiast here. This lover of fine dining. Lover of fine dining. So if I'm looking for something really related, apart you do baking, is it that you cook or something? Because it's a premium made street food, or you sell? Tell me about that part.
Okay, so the idea is, aside from baking, I'm able to make other nice fast food, yes, but from a very healthy. So if you, for instance, people think this the common knowledge is burgers are fattening, not healthy, but there are ways you can actually make that burger. You can have a burger, but it's very absolutely healthy. Yes, so that's where that is coming from. So, okay, yes, while I was trying to do my assignment, I actually had challenges trying to properly coin out those words that wouldn't be so long, and to just say that you're just saying long story, so, but that was the best I could come up with. Yes, so I know that I will need help in properly trying to streamline it so that it's catchy and it's what it should be. Yes, so that's it.
Okay, now what I'm asking is, you have to be very clear. The thinking should not be from your end. The thinking should be from your customer's end.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you were a customer, would the customer really say, I'm looking for fine dining?
Okay.
I'm looking for a food genius. I'm looking for a food genius. What am I looking for a food genius for?
Okay. Yes. I get the point.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
I get the point. Yeah, but those words, maybe it's because I lumped it up, but those words were it's just a summary of the different businesses that I will be doing. So baking is one of it, the fine dining is one of it. So obviously what you've been saying so far is we have to create different accounts, on social media in order to, corroborate that and, let people,
if you're going to face baker, for example, now, the kind of thing I'll be expecting to see there is cake, maybe pastries.
Yes, I thought of it. But I just thought it was too direct and too specific. But obviously, that's what social media is all about. Yes.
Yeah. That's what we search for. As in, it's that simple. I'll just look for cake. I'll just look for cake. Right? So that's what, as simple as it is, but that's what these guys look for.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I don't know if I've told. I always tell the story of the brain enhancement expert. All right. When he said that he's a brain enhancement expert, we were wondering what it meant. It took us almost 7 or 8 minutes before we found out that he was a teacher. So what he was just trying to say is, I am a teacher. And he said brain enhancement expert. And I'm like, it's fine. But do you think that if I was looking for a teacher for my daughter now, I would type brain enhancement expert? I won't. All right? So you have to go as simple as possible. Just think, for example, that the person on the other side doesn't know much.
Yes. Yeah.
All right? The person on the other side doesn't know much. Like I met some folks that do cakes. All right? And all over the world will say, oh, I'm a sugar craft expert. Okay, sugar craft expert. That sounded like somebody that makes something like a craft engineer or something, Oh, sugar craft. She makes something with sugar. It was actually cake. I didn't know that. It took me a while to figure that out. Now, the regular people that just want a cake, they will type sugar.
Oh God.
All right. So it's just for make it as simple as possible.
As possible.
Yes, as simple as possible. Think of the person on the other side. The person no get sense with you. Just understand like that. You are the intelligent person. You know everything about this brand. All right. You know everything around this brand. It's like a healthcare expert, right? Let's say me, for example, I don't start using all the medical terms that I know. Or we have a lawyer here. Wait, let me call that lawyer. Or Teritayo Gaji starts writing all those Latin names. Spurubus, Usprubus, Ospribus. Please, how do you want to understand Usprubus? You cannot understand. All right? Just think.
Hello?
Yes, hi, Teritayo.
Those are general things, though, for lawyers.
No, I agree. I'm not having issues with what you wrote. I'm saying that if you didn't write
Just making a
this,
point. Yeah.
maybe you wrote all those your legal terms.
Okay. Nobody will see me. Nobody will
That is
patronize
the
me.
point. That is the point. All right. So we have to learn to, excuse me, as much as we can, break it down. Feel that the person on the other side knows no book. So break it down. Make it really, really easy for them. All right. Make it really, really easy for them. So that when they look for those terms, they will find you. All right. When they look for those terms, they will find you. Okay. So
Okay.
marketing is, yeah, you want to ask a question?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
All right, so a few days ago, I had been trying to set up a page on Instagram, on IG, about well, I haven't made it public yet, but but I was thinking. So are you saying now with all of this, it's not possible for? I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so as in I was thinking from all that you said, it means that you can't even use just one page, one social media account to adventure. I want to go into well, I want to have a restaurant, and I want to do snacks. I want to have a bakery. All of them are centered around very healthy stuff, using really natural and healthy stuff.
Yeah.
But and I just had a thought that it's possible to just have like a brand name on social media and just try to integrate all of those 4 different categories of businesses. However, they're still within the same industry. That's food industry. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But
So you're saying it's not possible.
Yeah, it's possible. But the problem is they kind of have different types of audiences. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was thinking, well, at the point of trying to start that page up, I think I now realized that because there's also a place on Instagram where you do business accounts. So I just assumed that business account would just be where you'll be taking your orders via social media. I don't know. I stand to be corrected, but that's what I just assumed.
Yeah, when you're setting up this account, right? There's always a category.
Okay.
All right. So when you pick categories, the beauty of picking a category when you're setting up a page is it will suggest your page along with other similar pages. So if you are a baker and you do cakes and you picked, pastries and all, it will suggest your page along with other bakers and all. So by the time you start putting health enthusiasts, what you will see, your page will probably be appearing on pages, maybe people that talk of health topics and all. Meanwhile, you are trying to get to a different type of audience. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Yes. So it can take you on a wrong trajectory. You're supposed to be going here. Uncle would have carried your boss to another place. Right. That's why I keep saying, as much as you can, be as detailed around that specific thing. You understand? Don't go so far. All right? Yeah. All right. So marketing, pleasure. Marketing is different from sales. Marketing is getting the attention, right? When the attention comes, you call sales and say, hey, we have attention. Sales, call this person and close the deal. So social media is a marketing platform, not a sales platform. Right? Now, when you make sales on social media, it is Jara. But social media on its own really is not a sales platform. It is a marketing platform. Okay? So whatever you are doing, focus on attention. Focus on marketing. That is what it is about, marketing. You understand? You call the sales guys and they close all the leads that you are getting. That's what it's about, right? Now, anytime you are setting up social media strategy, social media marketing strategy, you start with the objective. What do you want to do? What do you want to get from the people? Do you want people to watch a video? Do you want people to click on the link? Do you want them to send you a message on WhatsApp? Do you want them to send you a message, maybe by DM or whatever? You need to be clear on your objective of every post. Every post has an objective. What is the objective? When you know the objective, you communicate that objective in your copy instead. You need to also know who your customers are, where they hang out, where they spend time, pages they visit, okay? Pages they visit, social media handles they comment on. You need to know that so that you can spend time there too and be commenting there. Because while you are there and commenting there and doing what you're doing there, you are getting exposure, all right, to those people. Now, I found out that a lot of my customers come from women, right? So a lot of the people that take my social media training, they are women. So I said, okay. So it means that every woman business page, I'm there. Any woman business page, any major woman business page in, let me say Lagos, let me not say Nigeria, I'm there. Why am I there? Because women that are following them are interested in business. My services as a social media guy provide services to business women. So I have to be where those women are. Do you understand? So I spend my time there, consume the content, respond to the content, and we're having these kind of conversations that lead to a lot more continuous sales. Okay? Now, you must also know your competition. And your competition is not somebody that you are better than. Your competition is somebody that is better than you. Somebody you are looking to be like. All right? So for Biggie Cola, for all those other street drinks that you see, their competition is Coca-Cola. Right? They all want to be like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola controls the streets. Coca-Cola controls the name. Coca-Cola controls everything. So if you want to be big like Coca-Cola, you need to understand Coca-Cola. What are you doing? What are they not doing? What can you take advantage of? Can you improve on what they are doing? You need to know. All right? If you know your competition well enough, 50% of your marketing job will be done for you, because you probably know the pages where your competition is. Sorry, you know the pages where your customers visit. You have a place where the customers are always commenting, so you can have a sense of what is actually going on in your need and in your industry, and position yourself to take advantage. Do you understand? So it's absolutely key. Now, when you are writing your post, right? Let's say you're writing a post for a page, or you're trying to write an advert or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Now, this is how that thing works. We are doing that. Sorry, just a minute. Sorry. Okay. So we are trying to create a post, right? Every post for your advert or for whatever has to have a great headline, a great image or video, and a fantastic call to action, right? That's with great copies too. You know, you have written a copy that would have explained everything. So the headline would be a showstopper, like all those headlines that you see in newspapers, right? A showstopper. If anybody was trolling for the person to stop and take a look. Now, the image must be another great one, either an image or a video. I prefer videos because videos are doing way better now. So I always advise videos. So you can pick videos, right? Then the call to action. What do you want people to do after watching your video or seeing your image? All right. Many times you just see a post, there is no call to action. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to click? Do you want us to send a message? What do you want us to do? You want to say hi to you on WhatsApp? All right. What do you want us to do? Okay. Then when you sorted all of that out, how many of you really use social media for business? Are you, everybody here uses it for business, or you just dabble here and there, here and there, here and there? How many of you really use it for business? Okay, I think I'm talking to myself again.
Well, I haven't started.
Okay. Hey, what?
I haven't started yet. Officially.
You haven't started
I'm still,
yet. Yeah. Still learning the ropes. All right. Now,
Well, I use social media a lot. Instagram.
Very good, very good, very good. That's awesome. Right. Now, you have automation tools that you could use. Buffer, Hootsuite are good automation tools, right? You have scheduling tools that you can use. Facebook has a scheduling tool, so you can schedule your posts for the year with Facebook. Right? Just schedule and sleep, and it will keep posting for you. You can schedule on YouTube too. YouTube has a scheduling tool. You can schedule for the year too on YouTube. You keep posting for you, right? Now, we've talked about the keywords that you would use on your bio, all right? So we can maybe some other time sit down and break up these things into smaller bits. But these are the things that you have to put in your bio so that when they do a search for you, you will be found. So if you're a company, you're using the company logo, you're using a product that people will know since they might not know the logo. All right. If you're a personal brand, you're using your face, like Link Advisor, Temitayo, we use his face. Like Susan, we use her face. Right. Certified beauty therapist, you can use your face. All right. Baker, if you have a logo, you can use it. Or if you want to push a personal brand, you can also push a personal brand. All right. So setting up your profile well with a great image, fantastic bio, and a call to action saying, talk to me here or send me a message or click here for this is very, very important for your marketing. Now, a crucial part of marketing is your content creation, right? When you're creating content, please remember your content is not for you. Content is for the audience. So do not say, hey, I'm just feeling cool today. How are you doing? You know, all those things that don't make sense, right? Post things that they value. That is what gets you the attraction, the awareness, the visibility. Post things that they value, right? Chemita, you can give free legal advice. Omolola, you can talk about how to bake puff puff. Is puff puff baked or fried? I think puff puff is fried.
It's actually fried.
You can start talk about it. All right. Now, the thing is this: if your audience does not consider what you are giving as value, they would bounce away. They will not stay. So even if you had attracted them before, they will go away. Do you understand? So they must consider what you are giving as value. And that is very, very important. So you have to make sure that you are actually giving value. So what is value to your audience? That is what you need to know. What is value to your audience? It's not value to you because you're not the one consuming the content. It's value to your audience. Do you understand? All right? So content has to give value. Right? Entertaining content and useful content is better than promotional. I'm not saying anybody sell shoe or bags, but most of those people that sell shoe or bags, they can be very annoying. Those that sell dresses too, they just post dress, bag, shoe. Just check the page, see like 17 or 18 posts of just shoes and bags. All right. So when you see things like that, you're like, how do you post all of this? You know, and it's crazy. I just see it and I unfollow them. Like I'll be looking for you to unfollow. Today, I've seen you. I'll unfollow them because it's terrible. But that's not the way to go. Do you understand? How we should go is if you have content value, what do you value? 80% of your post should be about value. 20% should be promotional. Right? But we market too much in this country. Marketing. So we think, we don't actually market anything. All right. Now, if you do that, pushing out a lot of content that can help people, okay, you will find. And I haven't heard your voice at all. I haven't heard your voice. I'm coming from Anne and Akin. Anne Akin Nkoyo. I haven't heard your voice, but it's okay. We do
right here.
There.
We're right here.
Yeah, right here. Okay. Nkoyo, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, oh, you are there. Thank God, bro. All right. So learn to push out content that is valuable. All right, content that is valuable. So people are always on your page 80% of the time because you are putting out that valuable content. Now, when you now put out something that you are selling, they no go verse. They go buy me. So, this guy, they give us something like this. Oh boy, maybe we buy. That's how it works. But if every time you just do your back, shoot. By the time you check one day, you find out that you are the only one following yourself. Nobody's following you again. Because there's no value. There's nothing there. Right? Social media is not a selling platform. It is a social media platform, social engagement, a conversational platform. All right? That's what it is. I just go there for fun to do amebo. So, but while I'm there, I now see what I buy. I like it. But if I just go there and I'm not able to see any information again, all is just to buy, I will unfriend you and unfollow you. All right. Now, another thing for us is learn to periodically do offers, promos, and discounts. Have daily, if you can. Have flash offers, if you can. Have weekly offers, if you can. Have monthly offers, quarterly offers, yearly offers, if you can. Why is it important? It gives you extra attention. It gives extra eyes to whatever you are doing. So if you have posted your 80% value that people can use, something entertaining, something educating, something useful, when you've posted that, then you now come back, all right, and tell them that, okay, you are posting something and you are giving a promo. Oh boy, you can imagine what will happen to your page, all right? Just think of Jumia and Yakata that they keep doing, all right? It's just promo. And people just get all excited, okay? Learn to use hashtags. Very, very important. Hashtags, very, very important. Learn to engage and communicate with your community. Stop letting people talk to them. So that's why I told all of you to unmute yourself so that I can hear you. Many times on social media, people talk, they comment on your page, they say things you don't like, you don't respond. It's terrible, right? Learn to respond. Respond. Take out that time to respond. Your page will grow, your visibility will grow, all right? The visibility of whatever you are selling or whatever post that you make will grow, all right? Learn to respond. Take time to do that. If you do not have a business profile, please have a business profile. Change your profiles to business. Okay, stop using personal profile. They don't help. They don't help in any way, right? I talked about your competition before. Learn to follow competition everywhere competition is going. Very, very important. Okay? Very, 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 very important. Learn to follow competition. Learn to ask for reviews and recommendations. Absolutely important. Reviews and recommendations can sell you even before you sell yourself. Most times when people are inside the funnel, they've passed their awareness stage, they're interested, they want to make a decision, but they don't move to the action point. They are still in that engagement area with you. It's basically because of trust. If they can find 5 or 6 or 7 people who have done business with you before that says, I can bet my life on this guy, that this guy will deliver, you just notice that tomorrow you will see their alert. Why? They are having issues with trust. Trust is what stops business. You say, I know I have many followers, but I'm not selling. Trust. You look like Hush Puppy. You look like Bob Risky. Stop looking like Bob Risky and Hush Puppy. Look trustworthy. Get reviews, get testimonials. Okay? So let me see. I think I've handled about everything. Just see if there's anything that I've left about. If I've not said anything here today, one thing I want to make sure that you guys take from here is be consistent. Be consistently consistent. Be persistently consistent. And be consistently persistent. I really don't know what I've said. What I've said is what I've said. So sit down and do what I've said. Be consistent. The person that is consistent will get more results than the person who is not. Consistency is absolutely important. All right, very, very important. Learn to look at analytics. Whatever you are doing, all right, whatever you are doing is reading somewhere. People are responding to it. Look at the type of images that are connecting. Look at the type of posts that are doing well. Post more of those. Some people will make a post. The post will be so terrible, they'll go and do ad. By the way, do not boost your ads. Boosting many times cheats you. There are ways about that. I can talk about Facebook ads for 2 days. Maybe we'll settle that one another day, but not today. Now, if you put a post that is not doing well, do not add money to it. It's not doing well for a reason. Do you understand? So sometimes people just do that and add money to it and boost it and to be reaching more people. But it's not doing well for a reason. Look at the ones doing well. Create more of those ones doing well. Use your analytics well. Analytics is feedback. Your audience is telling you, brother, mister, we don't like this thing. Take the feedback. Work on your content. Improve on it. Check out the best times to post. Check out when your audience is online and post at those times. All right. Learn to use good images, fantastic images that work. Learn to use good image creators, image editors. All right. Canva is a very good one. Canva, Word Swag. Let me type that. Word Swag. Right? Adobe Spark. Adobe Spark is pretty good, right? Snapseed, Canva, right? These are all very good apps, all right? Very, very, very good apps. Which other app again is good? For videos, I use InShot. Right, for videos, I use InShot. InShot is awesome for videos. You're gonna love it when you're working with InShot. InShot just helps make your life way better, creating lots of animations on your images and all. What else have I not left? I think I've padded about everything. Any questions? You use Canva too, that's good. Judith Ahmed. Where is Judith? Oh, Judith Ahmed. Are you there? Yes, I've seen you. No question.
Fine, sir.
Right.
Let's ask questions.
Who has question?
Please, when you're speaking.
Hi, Onyinye.
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I've listened to all you had to say, and although I agree, theoretically, I agree with what you're saying, but in terms of being practical, I question a lot of things. Okay, for example, when it comes to engagements, I really don't know what happened, but someone can have 5,000 followers and 3,000 followers and then makes a post, and the person doesn't even get up to 50 likes.
Of course, now why should they get up to 50 likes?
So you didn't ask them to follow you, but they are there following you, and your post is not doing anything.
Yeah, where you guys always make a mistake is you expect everybody that sees your post to click like.
All right.
Not everybody clicks like. Now, if you look at your analytics, right, you will see where it will show you likes, it will show you comments. It will also show you saves. You know, you can save posts. It will also show you saves. You find that when somebody saves the post, it doesn't tell you anything on the normal post. It won't see anything. Do you understand? So you might have many people saving your posts, especially if maybe you are a fashion designer and they like the design, or you do hair, they like the hairstyle that you are doing. All right? So they will just save it quietly, run away. Okay? So that is really not a measure of the performance of your post. If you want to know where your post is performing, always consider the impressions and the reach.
Okay.
That is really what the measure is. You don't know that there are people on your page that They always come to your page. They always check out your page. But many of them don't follow you.
Yes, yeah.
They just come to your page, check out your page. Sometimes it could be competition. Competition doesn't want you to know that they follow you. All right. For example, now I've told you guys, please look at your competition. So when you now leave here, you'll not be looking at the competition. Do you think your competition would like you to be following them? So you say, this thing wants to come and start following me. So people might feel, okay, I might block this person, or should I block this person for following me? This person is doing the same thing that I'm doing. You understand? So it happens. So like is not really a measure of how good a post is or how bad a post is.
So why do I feel bad that I don't get enough?
That one is a personal thing.
Oh, okay.
You understand? You say, oh, nobody has liked my post. See, in fact, you're not the only one. Everybody feels bad when nobody likes the post. Right? I know a friend of mine that once she makes a post, within the first 5 minutes, she'll be checking. When nobody likes it, nobody likes it, she'll keep the phone. She'll not do anything. She'll wait. She'll pick it again, looking for all those who have liked it. Now, what if you made that post at a wrong time? For example, you made the post at 12 midnight. So somebody was saying that, I made the post at 12 midnight so that when they wake up in the morning, they will see it. But it's a lie. Because you made it at 12 midnight. You don't know if I'm following some Oyibo people that will post 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm seeing all those ones. Will I go through all their own and come to your own that was made at 12 a.m., 12 midnight? I will not, because I'm probably preparing to go to work. So I'll just look at 5 to 10, 11 marks, and I get into the shower, and I'm having my bath and I'm going to work. Do you understand? So if you post at 12 midnight and I did not see it, how will I now like what I did not see? All right. So you have to find out first from your analytics, what is the time most of your audience are online? All right. Many of the people following you, are you posting when most of them are online? That was one. Two, there is a lot of competition for the same space that you are looking for. Facebook has over 2.5 billion people. Instagram has over 1 billion people. Now, 1 billion people are looking for the attention of 1 billion people. Everybody wants a like. Everybody wants a comment. Everybody wants you to look at what they have posted. 1 billion people. Meanwhile, many of us will post and will run away. We just post that I just want to post, I just want to post, I just want to post this. You just post and you go away. You do not engage with others. You do not comment on other people's pages. You do not like other people's posts. There was a woman that actually asked me one day and said, why is it that nobody comments on her posts? And she used to post good things, and she doesn't see many people. And I asked her, okay, today's Tuesday, how many people's posts have you liked and commented on? He said, I just looked at it. I said, I should just look at it like that. That is the same way they look at your own. All right? Do you understand? Because just understand that these people are people. Do you understand? And they behave like you. So the same way you will not follow everybody, you follow specific people. Understand that not everybody will follow you too. The same way you will not comment or like on some people's posts. You just, this post is so fine. You just do screenshots. You will not like or you will not comment. Or the same way you do it is the same way they do your own. Just understand. All right? Now, how do you get people to comment or like? You can tell them to do so. You can ask for a like or a comment. You can say, oh, please like this post and share. Ask. All right? You can say, okay, the first 10 likers will get puff puff.
No, not. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So those are the things, all right? Engagement will come when you take time to also engage with others.
Okay.
All right? Bessie needs to get in. Okay, Bessie is in. Okay. So engagement will come when you take time to engage with others. So engage with others. Yes, you get what you give. Engage with others too. Just check it out. Go to somebody's post, like 15 of their posts. That person will come back and like 15 of your posts too. You won't have said anything, no. Just go and just like 15. Person will come back. Right? There's something I call the 25 comment strategy. Is it 25? I think it's 25. The 25 comment strategy. Comment on at least 25 people's profiles per day. Just pick major people in your niche. Let's say for example, you pick let me use, who will I use now? Okay, Onyinye, what do you do? Onyinye?
I'm here, I bake. I'm a baker.
You're a baker, good. So
Banka Baker.
Who is the that's Banka Baker.
Yeah.
You are the one I've been looking for.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Okay. Now, let's say, who's the biggest baker in Nigeria that is on Instagram?
Sorry, that's a very funny question. It's me.
I think Salt.
No, I mean, when I mean biggest, I mean the person has a very large following. Different people come to their page and those kind of stuff. Who's that?
Okay. I know Dripple's Cake. I know I've forgotten their names, so I know I follow them, but Dripple's Cake is one of them. She's in River State. Then I have Open Secrets. Yeah, she's in Lagos.
Good.
And I heard of this one that hosted this show. I don't remember her name, sorry.
Okay.
But we can use Open Secrets. She has a lot of followers.
Good. Okay, fine. Now, if you are always on Open Secrets page every day, commenting, liking, responding to all those things, do you understand? Now, as you are commenting, liking, other people that are commenting there too, they are seeing you now. Do you understand? They are seeing you. Somebody will still come one day from there to check out who you are and what you are doing.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Somebody will come from there and say, oh, let me see what Onyinye is doing. Let me, who's this Onyinye self that I've been seeing? Somebody will check you out. All right. So if you are not on those pages where the type of people that you're looking for, where your audience, where everybody is gathering, you will not get all this visibility. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. If you just basically commenting, because commenting on somebody's page, the person will see your handle, the person will see your comment. You understand? If you respond to somebody's comment in the thing, that person that you responded to will see your handle and see your comment and probably respond to. So the conversations you can just keep going and going and can become viral. All right, that could come back and pay you a great deal.
Okay.
Do you understand? Come back and pay you a great deal. So take time out to comment on other people's pages. By the time you do that once, do that twice, you get others doing the same for you. Right? But you must make sure that your content is worth it. Because many times some people's content, only God will help us. Because I don't know the kind of things that they used to post. All right? Like for me now, all right, there was a guy that I used to be close to. We were friends. But I don't work well with people that do I hate Nigeria things. It means you start doing I hate Nigeria, this country is a scam, Nigeria jaga jaga. The minute you start, I will unfollow you, I will block you, I will unfriend you. All right? So if you do that type of content for me, there's no way I will like it now. All right? So the first place is the content you are putting out for me or for you. Do you understand? Is it something that can help me, or you are just trying to sell? Is it something that is nice to see and look and I appreciate it, or you just put it up because they said you have to post every day? You say, I spoke with one Victor against our group. The guy said we should be posting every day. What will I do now? I say I will post, and you just post. Meaningless, nothing in it. So the person just sees it and walks away. And you are angry, tell the person to come and like. Come and like what? You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right? So
Yeah.
look through your analytics. Look at the posts that people are liking and people are enjoying. We share those posts. That's how I do all these things. We share those posts. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then finally, Victor.
Yep.
Can you go check out our pages, and shipping one or two things? Can you just go through it, all this and all that?
I mean, do you know how many pages that will have to be? Try.
You said
Okay,
you should ask. Now I'm asking.
Okay, so I could just do something brief and we could talk about it, right?
Okay.
Send me a message on WhatsApp, right? Just send me a message on WhatsApp. Then send me your Instagram handle.
Okay.
All right. When you are sending it, please send it like this: Instagram.com/your handle.
Oh, okay. That's the link.
Yes, the link, exactly. Send me the link of your page. So send me the link of your page so that I'll be able to find it. Once I find it, I could just take a look.
I'm on Lola, I'm the one they're talking to.
No, Allah. Just send it. Send it to me on WhatsApp. I'll respond. I'll take a look.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Any other question? Oh, yes. I'm going to drop. I want to drop my YouTube handle. Okay. Just in case you want to go and look at some of the spiritual things that I put there, whatever. And that's my Instagram handle. Okay, right. So I've dropped the handle, so you can just go and take a look at some of the things that we have there. I try to drop a video every week. I dropped one last week. I've not dropped this week. But some of those things could benefit you. So, any other questions?
You have any other question?
Okay. I have a question.
Okay. Hi, Timitayo.
Yeah. Hi.
Timitayo Gaji. What state are you from?
Lagos Island, Lagos State.
Ah, Lagos Island. I used to live in Lagos Island, but that your name is very strong. Gaji. Sounds like gallant soldier.
Yeah, funkifying it. It is actually Gaji.
Gaji.
Yeah.
Gaji. All right. So how far?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll be speaking on behalf of a lot of lawyers at this group.
Yeah.
So we belong to a profession that prohibits any
marketing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's the same thing with healthcare. I'm from a healthcare background too, so that's how it is. Okay, let me just tell you what we do.
Okay.
Remember when I talked about education marketing?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do as a lawyer. You do education marketing. Now, when you do education marketing, nobody knows it's marketing. Everybody enjoys the education.
Yep.
Okay, but you are subconsciously marketing.
And that's what I do right now.
Yeah.
But unlike other people that do flyers and all those stuff, and they're applying on social media.
Yeah.
Ours is we have to register interest in people's mind, consciousness that there's something you have to offer.
Yep.
So I don't know, in your profession, have you worked with your firms, or is there a way that you have helped law firms?
Yeah, I've worked with many legal firms. Yeah. There is, let me tell you, right? The major problem most people have is basically just, how do I create the content to hit this audience? That's just basically what it is, right? So what I told them in the other, last week I gave a presentation and a lawyer asked the exact same question. So I'm going to respond the way I responded to her.
Okay.
Do you remember all those INEC cases? I say those INEC cases, all those governorship cases at the Supreme Court and all those things, right?
Yep.
Now, You know that many times when some of those cases were settled, many people did not understand what actually happened in those cases. For example, people do not understand how the Bayelsa governor, he won, and you removed him because of his deputy, and you put the PDP person. So people don't understand that. So people do not understand what happened in Imo, where the first person, second person, third person were out, and the fourth person, Hope Uzodinma, got in. Are you getting me now? Yeah? Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. People don't understand that. Now, you could do legal education marketing by explaining what actually happened in those cases. All right? Or your area, let me see your area. What's your area again? Area is you said what? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
So you said
corporate commercial, tax advisory, admiralty and shipping.
Now, so cool. Those are the kind of things, right? Legal advisory, all right? Oh, in this kind of case, so you and your landlord, though, they said this, they said this, they said this. You are on money level. This is what the law says. Education. You're not committing any crime. You're not saying come and meet me, I'm the expert. You're not saying that. But
Can you return it to him?
Say what? I didn't hear you.
Please go ahead. I'm listening to you, please.
Okay. Anybody that listens to you and how you have delivered that argument or delivered that explanation or saying this is what you advise them, this is what you advise them to do, will call you up and say, bros, I need you for help. There's one of money that's costing me while right now. All right? You're talking about drafting legal agreements. So you're now explaining what the legal agreements talk about and what they cover and what the laws say attach the agreement. Who's responsible, who's not responsible, what do the states say and all of that. And you explain all of that. Legal agreement. And the person now looks at it and says, okay, I want to draft this agreement like this. I know go make sense. So look at what that lawyer said. All right? Your demonstration, all right, of the knowledge is enough marketing. Are you following me? And I will prefer it if you do a video in those areas. All right? Demonstrate your authority. Demonstrate your knowledge. Demonstrate that you know this thing. All right? And it will be very easy to attract anybody with your demonstration. All right? For example, let's say okay, there was a case then of Innocent Motors and GT Bank. That GT Bank placed something wrongly on the guy. The money now increased. They found out that it was wrong, so they've tried to settle and blah 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 up and down. You can come out and explain what it actually means in law. Because many times we sit down and we look at all these things and we interpret it how we think it should happen. But there is a law. So what does it mean in law? People come out and they talk of rape cases and all of that. Come out and say what the law says about rape cases. All right? Let me give you an example. You know a procure doctor.
What say?
You know a procure doctor. Yeah, you know a procure doctor. Yeah. So, the colleague of mine, right? Far colleague though. So, but this is how it happened. He comments on the issues per time. Remember when somebody fainted in the National Assembly, right?
Yes.
The guy did a thread on fainting. Now, in medicine, we cannot advertise too. I get the point. We cannot advertise. In medicine, in pharmacy, you cannot advertise. Just like law, you cannot advertise. It's unethical, right? But we actually do advertise. How do we do it? We do education-based advertising or education-based marketing. So anytime you hear the person, all right, demonstrating or explaining how that thing is working, you begin to see the person in a different light. That's okay. That day that man was fainting. See what they would have done. Did not do it. That doctor talk you now know. The same thing with you, Temitayo. So Temitayo comes to say, there was an agreement between Innocent and GTB, and one party fails to fulfill. This is what the law says as regards that matter. Before you know what's happening, somebody has a similar case in another bank somewhere, maybe in another state. They will call you up, or somebody will suggest your post, or somebody will send your video to them. All right. A lot of what we do, we do not really realize that. Sometimes we think that giving free information online, like us losing our clientele, but it's not. What it actually is you getting more clientele, because the person that you are sharing that thing with is looking at it and saying, wow, this is value. Awesome, this is value. And he shares it with another person that sees it and says, ooh, this is nice. All right. Let me tell you what I did for a friend of mine. He has a phone shop. Now, in the phone shop, he sells, there's this Samsung A something phone that he sells, right? But the Samsung phone he sells, of the ones in Nigeria, are 4 gig. Now, he has one that is 6 gig or 8 gig or something, right? And most people did not know. So I now explained to him, why not mention this in your video? And he started doing it. And do you know how many sales he has made just from that? So he started educating people on what it means to have a larger RAM, right? And why a larger RAM is important. So somebody would have just bought a phone and be looking at camera. But now they will not come and buy the phone. They are now looking at RAM because of what he taught. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're asking you now, please, I want this one of a bigger RAM. That's what he said. So educating people about certain things and pushing it out can go a long way in demonstrating your authority and subject matter knowledge. Right? I hope I've been able to explain and not confuse you.
Yes, exactly. That's actually what I presently do. So I was thinking that there are other things, other tricks in the business.
That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. Then you could just add things like free advisory. You could just do free advisory on pick whichever area. It's commercial, right? So you could do free advisory. Free advisory, you can pick a particular day, right? Free advisory for like 30 minutes.
Things like newsletters, like for
Yes,
instance,
you can do that too. Yeah.
When the FIRS Act came in, that was costing a lot of, so you do a bit of write-up on that, then you circulate. So things like that to just create awareness. So
yes, so that works, right? But you need to also find ways to have one-on-one discussions. So to have one-on-one discussions, you could invite them to your office or invite them for a Zoom meeting. It could just be one-on-one advisory. So you could just say, this week, I've talked about offers, discounts, and promos. So you could do this week. You just want to help one person with a legal problem this week, just one person. For 1 hour, the person can pick your brain and you can discuss legal things. Then you can have people pitch on your page. Somebody will come and say, why should I listen to your matter? The person can come on your page and start explaining why he should. All right? So you have 10 people doing that, 15 people doing that. Before you know it, your page will be full with lots of comments. And you're responding to the comments, trying to pick one. The more comments are coming, the more the engagement on your page, the more the visibility on your page, the more Instagram begins to think, this guy is absolutely awesome. Show him to more people. They bring more people, to you. That's just the way it keeps working. All right? You are doing all of this, but find ways to connect everything together. All right?
Yeah.
Marketing online, marketing. You are getting the leads. Find ways to convert those leads to sales. All right? If possible, anybody that gets in touch with you, collect their phone number, collect their WhatsApp number, collect their email. The email, they'll be getting newsletters from you. The WhatsApp, they'll be getting periodic broadcasts from you. All right? They'll be seeing your statuses that you are posting as regards legal matters and your stand on certain things. It begins to build your profile as this expert in this area. Are you getting the idea? So periodically, you send them you send them broadcast to, and they'll see, respond, those kind of things. Once in a while, do something free for them. All right, do something free.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We've taken so much time at this, and I think it's been an interesting time so far. Does anybody still have any other questions? Okay, we'll take 3 more questions if we have up to that, and we'll close.
Do we have any questions?
Omolola?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, does any other person have a question?
Emmanuel or Chai? I've not heard Emmanuel's voice. Emmanuel or Chai?
Brother, it's not like that one. I joined a bit late. I came in, and then before you started, I went off again. I just came in now, and I missed a lot. But I think there are some things you said that I have not done in a while. All this one is saying comment on people's pages, like it and all that, and then some of your comments people pick from there, and you could grow from that point. I just enjoyed that part seriously, and I'm really already thinking about it. Well, usually I just go through and then not say anything, not like just move on with my life.
Onyinye, come and see you. Come on, you hear Emmanuel. Emmanuel, one of the people. Onyinye, where are you? Emmanuel, the people you are looking for, come and see here.
We are here.
You have seen him. Emmanuel is one of the people. So that, it happens with everybody. As in, you will like the post so much, you will be doing screenshots. You have not liked or commented. This person, hey, my God, hey, come and see. It just happens. You would have done it and gone before you even realize that. So that's the way it works. Right? Sweat, Emmanuel. Cheers. Who hasn't spoken? Eitayo.
Thanks.
A pleasure, sir. Eitayo. Ann Ibida.
I am here.
Yeah. And you have to ask me one question, or at least.
Okay, it's not necessarily a question because first off, I'm not really a social media kind of person. Like it wears me out. Like I get tired. Even my own Instagram page, I see people follow me, but I don't know why they're following me. So I don't even post anything. So I'm not really there. But right now, with everything you've said, and like the thing you said about Onye's complaints, I'm one person who does that. I see things, I screenshot, and I move away. I don't follow. So
there are two now.
And so I'm really coming to see, social media is not just for amebo purpose and all of that. It's also the marketing. And the way you explain marketing, I was thinking it's more of the skills. And because I don't do the skill kind of thing, I'm like, I don't have business with it. But now I'm seeing that it's more of getting into people's space and getting them to know what you do. And now that I need to do, there's something by God's grace I am thinking of doing. I think I have to get into the social media network and then start doing most of the things you say. But everything you just said now, for me, is like, oh, is this what social media is all about? So it was more of a learning call for me. Yeah. So I really do not have questions for now, so to say. But when the questions start coming, I will bug you. I hope you wouldn't mind.
Okay, I think I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know that we've taken so much.
Don't worry. Just go ahead.
But it just occurred to me, and I was just thinking that, is it possible to manage your social media page without? Is it or no? The question is it necessary to employ the services of all those social media? Is it really necessary for a startup?
Okay, now all the social media.
Or when exactly is it the best time to have to employ people? Yeah.
So first thing, all those social media, all those that you're talking about, is me. That's what I do. All right, with many social media accounts.
Okay. So obviously.
That's what I do. So okay. right? So generally, right, the problem is people can't deal with the overwhelming thing. As in, social media just comes, it's like a rush, just comes in your face. Boom. So people are like, I can't deal with it. I can't think of content. If I think of content today, tomorrow, what will I post? Right? So somebody needs to help them think of content. Somebody needs to help them do the designing. Somebody needs to help them position the page. Somebody needs to help them with strategy of when to post. Someone needs to help them with the Facebook ads or Instagram ads. So it's a lot. So they will just be like, please, I don't have power for this. Please just take and do. I don't want to do this and think of this and think of that. Please just take everything and do it. Do you understand? So that is the way. That is what makes us get into it. All right. I was teaching initially, but I realized that there was a growing population of people that could not cope, right, and they needed some help. So that's how I got into management. Right, and I've been doing this for
all right.
8
So,
years now.
so that means you're saying most of all these guys that have really huge followers on their, so they employ digital social media strategies.
Yeah, there's hardly anybody that doesn't have, because they don't have the time. Right? It's like Buhari now. Buhari doesn't have the time. I don't think Buhari even knows his page. I don't think he has ever visited his page. All right.
Okay.
Somebody else manages it. Okay. It's an issue of time. All right. It's an issue of time. Some people. That's why you see some people's page. All they post is all the pictures they're taking on Sunday. That's why since this COVID started, when people stopped going to church on Sunday, they haven't posted on social media. No picture. All right. They only post Sunday picture. You understand? Right?
Yeah.
So if you are the type that you're not able to develop content, you will have a problem. You will be stuck. So you will need help. You get what I'm trying to say? And so if you can consistently create your content, you do bake, you do food. You're thinking of food, you're thinking of baking, you're thinking of the health part, how healthy the food is, how healthy the thing is, the nutritional part. If you're able to combine all of this and you know how to put the content together, you do well. But it is being able to do all of this. There are too many moving parts.
Yes.
Right? So sometimes you just have to focus on what you know. It's like me now that I can bake. They say, you can bake. I say, yes. And what is there in baking? Bake. When I now go and bake, nobody will be able to eat it. Only the rats in my house or the I don't know, be able to eat it. It can be terrible.
You're baking your puff puff.
You know, I'm baking my puff puff. You understand? So, but these are the things, right? So, why not just get somebody who's an expert in baking, and the person just bakes you a cake? You understand? So that's how this thing came. You know, if not, I will not go in the whole market, be looking for sugar, looking for flour, looking for this, looking for that one. Like I can now come on. It's like buying different parts of a car to now arrange the car and make up the car. You can just get somebody that is an expert in it to just do it. So that's how it comes. If you can cope with it, fine. If you cannot, you have the finances, you have the funds, fine. If you cannot and you do not have the finances, or maybe just go and learn how to do it. You know,
so it's safe to say. So it's still okay as an emerging startup, like a new company, and yes, you've created content. You have something to show, you know, to people out there, you know. So you can just immediately just employ the services of a social media person. You don't have to start thinking about the pressures of how you are going to start forming content or anything.
Yeah,
right?
You can employ immediately. Yeah.
All right.
You can employ immediately. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Judith.
Sir. I'm here.
Oh yeah. Talk something. Before Olumide wants to close this class. You understand? Olumide wants to close the class. He's already at the door holding the key. You understand?
Yeah. So
you don't have any question. So let me ask you a question now, Judith.
Okay.
What do you do, Judith?
mobile spa.
Yes.
Mobile what, Judith?
Mobile spa, sir.
Oh, mobile spa.
Yes.
So give me 5 keywords of your brand. Oh, another assignment, guys. Please write the names of 10 competitors.
What?
Remember, is it 10 competitors, 10 competitors.
Okay.
Your own competitors, 10. You have to study your competition. You have to study what they do. You have to study what they don't do. You have to study what you can improve. All right. You have to study the type of content that they are creating. Look at the type of content that is connecting with the audience. Can you create something similar? All right. So I need to see 10 of your competitors. I want to see 10 of them. You can post that in the WhatsApp group, right? In the WhatsApp group, or send them directly. 10 of your competitors, and your competitors are people that you look up to, people you believe are better and that you would like to be like. These are your competitors, okay? All right, Judy, sorry, back to you. Hi, Judith. Hello, Judith. Hey, come on, where did she go?
You sent her away.
Oh, man. You get vexed, come on.
That's the network. That's your network. Okay. Does any other person have questions? Any other question? If you don't have, say no.
No.
No, thank you so much, Olumide and Victor and everybody.
You know, if you allow the social media oracle, it can continue talking for the next 7 hours.
I know, I perceive that.
I tell you.
So we have to round up now. It's been a wonderful time. Wow, it's close to 3 hours now that I've been here. Thank you very much, sir. You know, he has had how many sessions today already? 1 or 2?
Yeah, this is my second one today.
And it still has
but
2 more.
I have 2 more to go, yeah.
The Lord is your strength. Thank you
Lord
very
is your
much
strength.
for obliging us, and God will continue to bless you.
Amen, sir.
Thank you
More
very
deals
much.
to close. More deals to close in foreign currencies.
So
Somebody say something.
More deals, so
how can we reach out to you? You drop that on the group chat, please.
Yeah, I dropped my YouTube channels there.
Please help us drop it on the group chat. Because
YouTube
of
channel
this,
is one way to reach you now. Like I mean, like reach you.
Okay, reach me. That's like WhatsApp, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm posting it now. Reach me. I'm posting it now. Reach me now. My WhatsApp number 07710 8267. Reach me. I just posted reach me.
Thank you so much.
Is that right?
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure, sir.
Thank you so much, and God bless you. I'll need somebody to do a vote of thanks.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't call you. You get it. It will be divided at the doorstep.
I want to do it.
You want to do it? Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, do it now.
All right, Victor. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, so Victor, we just want to say a very big thank you. I joined it very late, but the little I heard, I've learned so much. Now I know that I should not ignore. When I like something, I should actually like it and probably make myself more visible. So thank you so much. We ask for more grace for you and more wisdom. Thank you for all you do. The Lord continue to bless you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you. So on this note, we've come to the end of this session. Well, I will not say how beautiful it is. You can make that comment on the group chat if you think it was really impactful. You will see it anyway because it's invisible on the group chat somewhere behind. So you will see it. Thank you so much once again, guys. I really appreciate you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So we'll call it a day. Yeah. Can we say the grace and fellowship?
May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ,
of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love
the
of
love of
God,
God, and the sweet fellowship of the
the
Holy
sweet fellowship
Spirit
of the Holy
be
Spirit,
with us now and
rest and
forevermore.
abide with us now and forevermore. Amen. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you.
Bye.